lalawigan ng Aurora, Durance, lives.
Floods, landslides, disasters, and deaths are unexpected events, so it is better we know what to do when those events comes.
Hello Philippines and hello world. I'm Caroline Gonzalez and I'm your news anchor for today. Typhoon Nari, known in the Philippines as Typhoon Santi, was a strong and deadly tropical cyclone that first struck Luzon before striking Vietnam. The storm was the fourth first depression and the eighth typhoon in the 2013 typhoon season. Typhoon Nari was a deadly typhoon that made landfall in the Philippines and Vietnam. Reports from Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council show that the death toll from the storm remaining at 30, with 33 people hurt by fallen trees and electric posts. 3 people, including 2 children, died from typhoon-related incidents in Concepcion and Capastown in Tarlac. Now, let us hear the rest about Typhoon Nari from reporter Marvy. Reporter Marvy, how are you and what is the condition of the typhoon?
Hello Caroline, hello world. I'm Marvy Galvez and here's the condition of the Typhoon Nari. Typhoon Nari in 2013 was a very strong typhoon that hit central Luzon on October 13, 2013. In the province of Aurora, it hit the town of Dinalungan and even the provinces of Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, and Pampanga. This typhoon is centered in the town of Camiling, Tarlac. It has been upgraded to category number 3. It was spotted in the eastern part of Dinalungan, Aurora. It made landfall in that town. Now, let us know the condition of the victims from reporter Kalia. How are you and the victim, reporter Kalia?
I'm doing good, reporter Marvy. Hello Philippines, I'm reporter Kalia Rohani Faustino and I am here right now to interview one of the survivor of Typhoon Nari, Mrs. Roan, resident of Nueva Ecija.
Noong 2013, nang salantahin ng bagyong Rolly ang Nueva Ecija, kabilang ang lugar namin dito sa Haen. Dito sa Putlod ay lubos na salanta rin ang mga bahay, ang mga kabuhayan. Isa kami sa pamilyang nasalanta noong bagyong Rolly, noong bagyong Santi. Nasira ang aming tahanan at lubos na nasira ang bubong ng aming kusina at CR. Ganun pa man, sa kabila ng nangyari na yun ay nakaligtas naman kaming buong mag-anak, kabilang ang aking mga anak. Pagkatapos ng bagyong Santi na yun, ay nawalan ng daloy ng kuryente sa aming lugar. Mayroong kulang 1 buwan na walang kuryente at mga daloy ng komunikasyon. Ganun din ang transportasyon ay nahirapan dito sa aming lugar. Sa pagbili naman ng pagkain ay talagang nagkulang din ng supply ng pagkain dito sa aming lugar. Kaya naman, dahil nasira rin ang mga pananim ng mga magsasaka.
We will be back after commercial with reporter General.
Pag-asa monitors tropical cyclone activity and issues, warning if they fall within Philippine area of responsibility. Will we know what signal the typhoon has and how strong the winds it brings? When a typhoon is coming, we need to know what the signal is. Signal number 1. Winds 30 to 60 km per hour may be expected in at least 36 hours. And for the damage to structure, very light or no damage to high-risk structures, light to medium and low-risk structures. Signal number 2. Winds 61 to 120 km per hour may be expected in at least 24 hours. Damage to structure. Light to moderate damage to high-risk structures. Very light to light damage to medium-risk structures. Signal number 3. Winds 121 to 170 km per hour may be expected in at least 18 hours. Damage to structure. Heavy damage to high-risk structures. Moderate damage to medium-risk structures. Light damage to low-risk structures. Signal number 4. Winds 171 to 220 km per hour may be expected in at least 12 hours. Damage to structure. Very heavy damage to high-risk structures. Heavy damage to medium-risk structures. Signal number 5. Winds 220 km per hour may be expected in at least 12 hours. A super typhoon will affect the locality. Damage to structure. Widespread damage to high-risk structures. Very heavy damage to medium-risk structures. Heavy damage to low-risk structures.
And now we're back. I am reporter Junior Rosario, and I'm here with one of the survivor of Typhoon, President of Adelante Cabanatuan City.
Ako po si Jade Saison at isang pamilya namin sa mga nasalanta noong bagyong Santi na halos grabe yung bagyong yun. Na kahit matagal na siya, naalala ko pa din kasi grabe yung impact sa amin, sa buhay namin. Siguro mga around 11 po ng gabi noon nung nagsimulang bumagyo. Doon mo na maririnig yung lakas ng hangin, yung mga yero na lumilipad. Tsaka hindi rin nagtagal, doon na nagsimulang bumaha, na tumaas yung baha hanggang sa nabasa na yung mga gamit namin, pati yung mga pagkain na tinago namin, na itinabi namin, na hinihanda namin para sa bagyo. Tapos, doon na rin nawala ng kuryente na halos 2 buwan. 2 buwan walang kuryente nun. Sobrang hirap, napaka-grabe, nakakatakot.
What should we do before, during, and after a typhoon? And why we need to prepare? What to do before a typhoon? It is important to monitor updates about the weather, especially if there is a possible of a low pressure area to develop into a typhoon and if your area will be affected by it. What to do during the typhoon? During a typhoon, listen to weather updates if possible. Stay alert for any sign of threat in your area and do the following. What to do after a typhoon? Even after a typhoon has passed, we should still be alert and cautious because its aftermath can still pose danger to us. Here are the things to remember after a typhoon.
We encourage you to prepare well during the disaster and when the typhoon comes. Our knowledge and preparedness will save us from the calamity. For more information, here are some evacuation centers. So websites for healthcare center, hotlines, CSWDO and CDRRMO. Again, I'm Caroline Luis Gonzalez, your news anchor.